Hey guys, welcome to Sippin' and Spillin'. Sid here from 3 Mississippi. It's processing day, guys. I've got the table set up behind me. I'm waiting for the water to come up to temp. Kind of cooling my jets here. Set everything up this morning. Taking a little break. Yesterday was Mike's birthday, and we had friends over and barbecued and stuff. So got a little bit of a later start today than we planned. Right now it's about 1 o'clock. But it's Mike's birthday weekend, so I let him sleep in, but I got up and I got all this stuff set up here. He's actually attempting to finish the chicken plucker right now. Hi, Bunk. He was snoozing. I'm sitting on the cub cadet, and he had to pop in and say hey. I just had Frankie run down there and grab 5 of the larger birds. I think we're probably only going to do about 15 or 20 birds today. Initially, I thought that by this week we would have enough large enough birds that I could do the whole batch, because this group grew so fast. But then they kind of plateaued a little bit, which happens when you have them out to pasture because they are getting more exercise. They're not just like penned up little veal. So it takes them a little longer. But I've got, that other batch of 30 something in the brooder right now that need to go. They're getting too big to stay in the brooder. I'm having to clean the brooder out like constantly, and it's not economical. It's not time. Like, I don't have the time to clean it out constantly and move the birds, and it's just like a whole thing. Plus, this week we've got turkey poults coming, and my one gander and my goslings for my friend that I'm going to be brooding. So, and she's actually got a couple chickens that are coming in, so I'm going to steal one of her chickens that she's got, so that I can brood them brood one of the chickens with the turkey poults to help kind of teach them for the first couple of days that, like, this is how we survive. For anybody who's ever raised turkeys before, you know that they can be a little difficult to some batches are fine, but some batches I've had them literally like go away from the heat source, refuse to drink water, refuse to eat food. They just like lack the will to survive sometimes. And so even with the tricks of putting something shiny in the water and all the things, it just doesn't always do the trick. So I found that the one thing that does it every time is putting a chicken or two, a chick, in with them to kind of just teach them what's up, and I've had a much better survival rate that way. And so I'm just going to do that to kind of help assist, because I only ordered 10 turkeys this year, so, which is not very many in the scheme of things. So I don't want to lose any of them. That'd be bad. So just check it. It's windy today. I've made a little blockade around my burner to try to help it to keep from getting blown, but I thought it had maybe gone out, so I was just checking. But it's good. It's still good. But it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday, and so this whole weekend has been, we had a lovely Maundy, Thursday service at church, and then we had our Good Friday service yesterday, and then tomorrow we'll have our big Easter service. So it's lovely. I'm excited for that tomorrow, and then we'll have a lovely celebration Easter meal / birthday meal with our neighbor family friends that live down the road. And then Frankie doesn't have youth or any church activities Monday night, and she's off school Monday. So I have been go since the time change, and I'm a little tired. I'm a little run down, and I'm feeling it today. So I think the plan is, after we get back from Sunday lunch, to just kind of chill out. And I'm not going to try to do anything. We had an idea for a video that I was going to do for Sunday, but it was something that Mike had wanted to do, and he didn't get a chance to film it, which means couldn't edit it because it didn't exist. So so I don't have a video for Sunday, unfortunately, but I will, moving forward, hopefully this next week we'll be back on schedule again. I feel like I say that to you guys every week, but I mean it this week. I mean it every week. I just sometimes things don't go as planned, unfortunately. So that's my goal, and then maybe to sleep in a little bit on Monday since Frank doesn't have school and I don't have anywhere that I have to be Monday. Like I don't have to pick anybody up. I don't have to take anybody anywhere. There's no doctor's appointments. There's no I have to run to town for this. There's no nothing because most things are going to be closed anyway. So I may just do a few things, either some weed eating that I want to get done. I want to try to pressure wash the front of the house. I might do some of those kind of pain in the butt chores because it's supposed to be nice weather. And then I might just kind of chill out and take Monday off a little bit and just kind of hunker down and enjoy the day a bit. I think that might be my game plan, just to kind of get a little bit of a break and maybe try to get some sleep. I think that sounds like a good plan. And guys, yesterday on Good Friday, had my first hummingbird sightings, and they've been around. I've seen now probably a dozen or more. They're starting to pop in. And so they're coming to the feeders, and one of them zipped right by my face when I was out here earlier. It scared me at first because I thought it was a big, because it was a smaller bird, and I thought it was like one of those big carpenter bees, and it was like right here. And so I kind of jumped, and then my friend Beth had stopped by because they left their phone here, and she goes, "That was just a hummingbird," and I was like, "It was," and I missed it. I just heard the buzzing before I saw it, so I clenched up, but man, yeah, I think we'll be able to get enough of these birds done this afternoon so that I can move those birds out there, and I'll probably just pull the brooder out and then maybe wait and clean them on Monday, because I don't have the energy to do it today after doing all my chores and I still have all this to do. I don't think I'm gonna get the brooder cleaned. I definitely won't get it cleaned and set up today, but maybe I'll clean it. I don't know. We'll see. I might try to get it cleaned and then at least just leave it so it can dry and then I'll just set it up again next week. We'll see. But I'm excited to start chipping away at these birds, and then I think we're gonna have to do, maybe not next weekend, but the weekend after, we'll do like a big butchering session and just get the rest of the first batch done. We'll give some of these smaller hens a chance to kind of catch up in size, process the rest of them, and then in another, let's see, probably early to mid-June, we'll be processing out the rest of these guys. My goal is to have all the birds done, and you guys have heard me say this, my goal is to have all the meat chickens processed and done before we have Freedom Weekend, because that's just one less thing that I have to worry about. And by then it'll also be starting to get a little too hot for them because they don't do well in the heat. They are not heat tolerant. So I was gonna try to time it so I could have them all done before we went to the meetup in May at Blue Mountain, but I'll have them cut down considerably by then, but I will not have them all done. That's just not going to be feasible. So, but that's okay. I've got our neighbor gal across the way. They have a teenage daughter. She's going to be coming to take care of the animals, and they're going to keep an eye on the place for us because they're right here. So that'll be good. We'll be able to get everything all done and squared away, which will be good, and get some of these birds into winter camp, because once you get them off of the feed bill, even though they're out to pasture, they're still eating feed. So getting them kind of off of that roster bill as fast as possible is always the key. So we'll see how that goes. But I hope you guys, I'm going to go ahead and post this today on Saturday. I hope you had a wonderful Good Friday. I hope you're excited about Easter, and that you are as touched by it every year as I am, and the sacrifices that Jesus made for us, and that you have time to maybe reflect on that and think about what that really means, and you know how much he loves us, that he has taken that on, and that reminder of that great love um, is good. It's very good. So uh, I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I always look forward to it, and it's going to be a nice day. Beautiful church service. I know it will be. We had a beautiful last two church services this week, and it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day, Tater. So happy Easter. He is risen. And we will see you all next week. And as always, stay blessed and safety's off.